Donald Trump will be returning to the White House, unburdened by the pressure of reelection, with sweeping immunity granted to him, I believe, by the Supreme Court, and an alleged enemies list we're hearing. Do you think it would be wise of President Biden to preemptively pardon any potential targets? What about your wife?
How can you just pardon somebody and say, okay, whatever happened, whatever she did, I'm pardoning her?
Your wife, Hillary Clinton.
I'm just going to pardon her or pardon people before I don't even know what they did. That's a complete abuse of power. Here's what's crazy. The View has on Bill Clinton. This just shows you where we're at. Bill Clinton was one of our presidents. He was very charming. He seemed like a good dude. And now, as you know, over the last 10 years, we've learned a lot of things that were very dark. And just with women alone, when this is supposed to be a pro-women panel, how can a bunch of women sit there and interview him when he, just on this alone, forget all the Epstein stuff, he took a cigar and he put it up an intern's twat in the White House, in our tax-paying place that we pay for. The leader of the free world took a cigar and put it up for a twat. Now, was she willing? Probably. I'm not sure. I think she was. I think she recants some of it now because she was younger. And forget that he did that, which he did that. It's that this group that has him on only talks about women's rights and the patriarchy. And it's just like, why am I even covering this? This is just, they're completely lost all credibility. That ABC is completely, what are you doing? Like, this is just now a government issue television channel and a show. You can't ever, you should be able to go on The View right now and say whatever you want about women and never catch it. You got to have you should have Andrew Tate on. You should have Donald Trump on. You should have Candace Owens on. You should have everyone on that will push back against you and that you consider a certain thing. Have everyone on. Because you can never say you're for women, protecting women. I mean, they say that he was the number one dude with Epstein. He was on that plane all the time. But yeah, you're going to have him on? And then ask serious questions?
She apparently is on Kash Patel's list.
For what? Joy. For what? For what?
But first, she didn't do anything wrong. First, she didn't do anything wrong. Now, everybody knows that he's going to do things, and he didn't do anything wrong. Now, first, she didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, you got to talk to other people about that. Look, the bottom line is, I can't even play this whole clip. This is fucking so dumb. Like, you can't say, you got to have Matt Lauer on. You got to have Les Moonves on. You have to have every guy that fucked with women that went down on. You gotta have Harvey Weinstein on. You have to have Bill Cosby on. You have to have all of them on. They will never have anyone that pushes back. It's just a hypocrisy. You know, this is what gets me. It's like you can't sit there and say you're news. You're not news. You're propaganda. This is just lies. You can't sit there and say you're for women. Have everybody on. Have everybody on that has accusations. It's like I'm actually not even mad. I'm just like, this is just no. The only way you can win with these type of shows is just cannot watch them. You can't watch them because they're actually spewing bad stuff. Like, you can't sit there and warp the minds of the general public and say, well, we're for women, and then have like people that have a lot of smoke on them. Tons of smoke, and just never bring it up, and never. But the people, America, I'm pretty sure is aware of this. I don't even think that the show rates. If it does, it's insane. It gets a lot of press though because people are so obsessed with over it. It's just it's just there's no honesty. And the thing is, and then this woman Suddy, I know nothing about her, but man, she just seems so tight, know it all. Just can't laugh at herself, can't admit her faults. That's a big problem. That's the vibe I get off of her. She's not somebody it like looks real lovable on TV. I'm sorry to say that, lady. I never met you, but come on. I'd like you to say, yeah, I was wrong about this, or, you know, I like to say, yeah, I'm a hypocrite at times. Yeah, this is just. I hope podcasts get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and all these women. I hope they make all their money, and I hope that that they eventually want to come on podcasts. I really do, and I hope they're because they're not honest, and they need to answer questions about why they're so hypocritical. If they're saying they were to go on a podcast tomorrow and say, "Yeah, man, I just wanted to make the money. I know I'm a fucking." I would respect that. If they're like, "Yeah, I just want to either famous and I like game tables at this certain restaurant." So that's all it is. Still an honesty there.